What's up, Deadbeat? Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate here. And in this video, I want to actually recommend what I think are the best WordPress themes for affiliate marketers. Now, these are all free themes that you can get through the WordPress dashboard. I'm actually going to log into my computer and show you some of the themes that I would pick if I'm building a brand new affiliate site. Now, just real quick, I want to cover some of the criteria that these themes all have in common. The first is that the themes are responsive. A responsive theme basically means that it'll reshape and resize according to whatever screen size or resolution that it's being viewed on. So this means that this theme is going to work on mobile phones, tablets, or desktops all the same. Now, this is very important because nowadays, if you look at your traffic stats, if you have any sites that get traffic, you'll notice that more than half of them actually are viewed on mobile phones and tablet computers. So you want to make sure that your theme has the ability to automatically resize according to the device that it's viewed on. The second criteria that each theme that I recommend is that it has a high click-through rate. Basically, a high click-through rate means that for every 100 people that land on your page, how many of those people click through and go to whatever it is that you're trying to promote, whether it be your opt-in page or the affiliate offer. So you want to make sure that's as high as possible. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is switch to my computer and walk you through and show you some of the themes that I would pick if I was building an affiliate website from scratch. Alright, so with that said, let's hop right on in. Alright, so here I am logged into the WordPress dashboard of one of my sample affiliate sites, and what I want to do now is just walk you through some of the themes that I think are the best for affiliate marketing. Alright, so you're going to go to Appearance Themes, and then you're going to click the Add New button right here. Now from here, you want to go to Feature Filter. If you can see this little button here, you're going to click that, and you're going to select Responsive Layout in the Layout section here. So let's do that, and then hit Apply Filter. Alright, so you can see that there's almost 1,600 themes which are responsive, which means they work with both tablets, mobile phones, and desktops. Alright, so what I want to do is just start out by showing you examples of themes which are not good for an affiliate. So this looks like one that might be it. Let's see how this looks. Alright, this one isn't too bad. The main problem with this is that you can see that almost half of the frame here, half of the first frame of your site is taken up by this huge image. Now, this is something you want to avoid as an affiliate. Reason why is this is going to significantly decrease your click-through rating. So this wouldn't be a good one. Alright, let's hit back and find one that would be good. Alright, this could be good. Let's check this out. P-blog. Alright, this looks a little funky on the preview here, but I bet if I install this, let me just check out if you can see the small image on the left here. This actually looks pretty clean, and it jumps right into the content, so this would potentially be a good theme here. Let me just give it an install and just see what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to click install. What is this called? The P-blog theme. Let's activate it. And now I can see how it's going to look. Alright, so this is honestly, like, this goes in. I don't really like the formatting of this. It looks kind of junky. Like the spacing here, you can see I don't really like the spacing on it. It's a really small detail, but I wouldn't really use this one because of that, for that reason. The good thing of this theme though is that it jumps right into the content. You can see that, the header, if you log into the site, the header only takes up about 3/4 of an inch, and it jumps right into the content from there. So this is a good example of how you want your content to be, right at the very top. Let's check out some other ones. Alright, here's one that looks pretty nice here. It's called the Cruise theme, K-R-U-S-Z-E. Let's check this one out. Alright, this is nice. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I like the sidebar on the right, and it jumps right into the content. Very little space for like your logo and header. Mainly as an affiliate site, I don't really view the logo as being that crucial. The logo and the header up there. So you can see, let me install that. Give you a look. Alright, activate. Alright, here we go. Now we're talking. This is so much better. So this is exactly what I would look for if I'm an affiliate marketer looking for the best way to make the most amount of money on my site. Very clean, not too flashy, not a lot of images wasted up top. It jumps right into the content. All right, so let's find a few more. I know I promised to recommend a few, so let's keep looking. This triad one looks kind of funky. Let's check this out. All right, so this one isn't so bad. The colors are kind of funny. You know, you can see this teal color. I don't really like that, but I'm sure you can go in and modify that within the theme settings there. You can change the colors. This is a good theme. There's a good amount of space though up top between the header and the little like link tab here, the navigation tab. But this is still good because it gets into the content within about one third of the frame here. So let's just find some more. So that's the triad theme if you're interested in that. Let's find another. This could be good. What is this? Let's check it out first. Yeah, this is nice. I don't really like the way they have the shading here. That just kind of is very distracting, but it's a small point. So this is all right. This Biscaya light, or however you say that. I'm going to attempt to say it. This one isn't too bad. Let's check out some more. Ooh, this looks like a nice one. Let's check this out. Yeah, here we go. This is very nice. This is the, I'm just going to highlight this, not going to attempt to say this. Creator magazine online. That is a ridiculous name. But this is a good theme there. It looks nice. Jumps right into the content. You can see this is okay. I don't really like the sidebar here, but this is a decent one. Let's keep going and find some more. This could be good. This is a nice one. I like this. So this is the realistic one. This is pretty cool. Let's see. Let's do some more realistic was the name of that theme. Let's try to find a couple more, then that should be good. This is an interesting one. What is this? The WordPress Gumby? WP Gumby. This is pretty cool. You can't see it in the theme here, but on the preview they have like a little box here at the top. That could be good if you have like an opt-in form, you know, an opt-in or a freebie. That'd be good for that. A good place for that if you're, you know, trying to go the list building route. Let's grab one more, and I think that'll be a good example. Here's one called the Ramza theme. This one's pretty good. The header here is a bit big. What I would do if I selected this theme, which is a pretty decent theme in my opinion, it's called a Ramza, I would go into the settings and just mess around with the code a little bit and make this header, this brown, whatever color this is, grayish brown header block here, probably like half the size, and just shrink it down so that, you know, you would see it would look pretty much like this size here. Of course, this text would go down with it, you know, centered in the middle. But this would be a great theme, this Ramza theme. Actually, I might consider building a site with this. So let's check that out. Ramza. All right, this is nice. Like I said, I would shrink it down a little bit so that it starts right around here. If you look at my screen, I would drop down this text here just a little bit so that, you know, it fits in the middle and looks nice. But this is about the size that I would work with. Alright, so I just walked you through some of the themes that I believe to be the best for affiliate marketers. Now if you want to learn how to actually turn this site into a automated cash generating machine, I do have a system called the Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, which will basically walk you through the entire process. This all involves using Amazon and other physical product affiliate networks and, you know, connecting to them and getting traffic and turning that into a passive online income business. Alright, so you can get that system at deadbeatsuperaffiliate.com. That's all one word. I'll see if I can pop up some text that writes that out so you're not confused. So that's deadbeatsuperaffiliate.com. Also, if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. There'll be a button somewhere on this page that you can click to subscribe. What I'm actually going to do in the very near future, hopefully within the next week I'm planning to do this, I'm actually going to create a live affiliate marketing case study. Basically, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a new affiliate campaign from scratch without actually doing any of the grunt work. Alright, so I'm going to hire out a lot of the steps to other people, and I'm going to do this as cheaply as possible. So I'm trying to keep the budget within a range that anyone can afford. Alright, so I'm going to do that in the next week. Subscribe to my channel to make sure that you're up to date on that. Also, if you have any friends that you think are interested in affiliate marketing or internet marketing or anything like that, please share this video with them. It'll just let me know that you enjoy this content. Last but not least, comment below this video if you have any questions about particular affiliate marketing themes, increasing your click-through rates, making more money with your sites, anything like that. Please comment below this video. I do pop on from time to time, and will do my best to answer any questions that you have. Alright, with that all said, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate, and I'll see you around.